It's time to head down I-45 for the first time in over a year as we'll play the first of 3 games this season against the Houston Dynamo. We'll discuss it next on your Keys to the Match, driven by Toyota. By far the biggest positive from last week's 1-1 draw was the return of Mauro Diaz. He scored his first goal, and he looks like he hasn't missed a beat. How big is this going to be for FC Dallas?
Well, it's huge for FC Dallas, and I think Mauro Diaz, especially in that first half, was fantastic. He completed 15 of 15 passes, freed Fabian Castillo down the right side multiple times, and of course, as you said, scored his first goal of the season. He has that skill and that vision that only just a couple other players in the league have, and for FC Dallas, since Oscar Pareja's come on board as head coach, they've only lost one time when Mauro Diaz has played at least 45 minutes, which just shows you how important he is to the team.
Of course, anytime Dallas plays Houston, it's going to get heated, it's going to be emotional. We saw it last season with 5 goals and a red card. Keeping your head about you is going to be really important in this one.
Right, and we saw it last week for FC Dallas in Colorado. They had the game under control, and then a rush of blood to the head saw them make things very difficult for themselves with a red card, and it happened last year in this game with the Houston Dynamo. They were going toe-to-toe with FC Dallas. Score was 1-1. Then they picked up a red card, and it was 4-1. Before you could blink. And in Houston, of course, it's a very emotional, very intense atmosphere, but FC Dallas has the offensive weapons where they're incredibly tough to beat as long as they can stay 11v11.
The Dynamo have scored 7 goals in the last 2 home games, with newly capped Jamaican international player Giles Barnes leading the way. What is he doing so well right now?
Well, he's really having a fantastic season for the Dynamo. He's tied for 4th in the league in shots. He's got 4 goals this season, and he scored 2 last week against Sporting Kansas City. He's dangerous from outside the box. He's a physical presence inside the box, and he's really just a complete package at forward for Houston. So the key for FC Dallas is for the defensive midfielders to not give him the space to shoot from long range, and then for the center backs to really mark him tightly because he's really in good form right now.
Join us at Ace's Ice House and Chop Shop across the street from Toyota Stadium to watch Friday's Texas Derby at our May Party at the Pub's watch party. Friday's match will be shown nationally at 7 p.m. on Univision Deportes, and you can visit MLSsoccer.com/SAP for details on how to get English commentary or tune into the radio broadcast on 100.7 FM The Word with Steve Davis. For our Spanish listeners, catch the radio broadcast on 1270 AM, La Voz del Pueblo, with your host, Carlos Alvarado. Well, that does it for this week for the Keys to the Match, driven by Toyota. I'm Demetrio Teniente.
And I'm Daniel Robertson. We'll see you next time.